And now the observer, who's observing all of this into life, says, oh, you're present with me. Now I can see what you want to create. Are you with me still?
Yes.
So then if you want to hide the divine somewhere for the human being, the best place to hide it is within, because they'll look everywhere else for it except within. So then, in the research we've done, and we've done over 8,000 brain scans, and we know the moment that person is going to get beyond themselves, we can predict it now. We also know that with the moment they start opening their heart, and we've measured this thousands and thousands of times, when they have a coherent brain and a coherent heart, they're changing their whole electromagnetic field. And we start every meditation with an elevated emotion. And as our students begin to create those elevated emotions of their future, we're measuring what it does to their heart. And it turns out their heart all of a sudden becomes very coherent. It becomes very organized. And when you live by resentment and anger and frustration and impatience, the heart becomes very incoherent, just like the brain. And so the moments the heart starts to resonate in orderliness, it begins to produce a measurable magnetic field. And that field can be up to 8 meters wide. That's energy, and that energy carries an intent, a message, because all frequency carries information. And all of a sudden, they are beginning to broadcast a whole new signature into the field. And when they do that for an extended period of time, they have an effect on matter. They are now creating their future because they're more energy than matter, more wave, less particle. So then what is the biggest reason people give up on their dreams? They give up on their dreams because of the hormones of stress. And stress is when your body is knocked out of homeostasis. Stress is when your body is knocked out of balance. The stress response is what your body innately does to return itself back to order. So then, if a deer is in the woods and it notices a pack of coyotes, the moment the deer perceives the threat in its external environment, it mobilizes enormous amounts of energy and resources to take care of its body and its environment. Yes or no?
Yes.
So the moment it taps those vital resources, it begins to produce a rush of adrenaline and chemistry to begin to cause it to run, fight, or hide. Yes or no?
Yes.
The sympathetic nervous system switches on, the pupils dilate, salivary juices shut off, digestive enzymes shut off, heart rate increases, respiratory rate increases, blood is sent to the extremities, glucose is mobilized, and now the body is tapping its vital resources in its environment. Yes or no?
Yes.
And that's very adaptive for the short term, because if a deer outruns the coyotes, it goes back to grazing 15 minutes later and returns back to balance. Are you with me still?
Yes.
Now, human beings have those same exact mechanisms. But what if it's not a predator? What if it's your coworker sitting right in the cubicle next to you who you've had some tough experiences in the past with? Would you agree then? Some people turn on that stress response all day long. And if you turn on that stress response and you can't turn it off, now you're headed for disease. Because no organism can live in emergency mode for an extended period of time. Are you with me still?
Yes.
Now, those hormones of stress are very addictive. The body gets a rush of adrenaline, a rush of energy, and the brain becomes aroused. And people become addicted to the emotions of stress, to anger, aggression, hatred, fear, anxiety, worry, guilt, shame, suffering, unworthiness.